Hey YouTube family, this is the Watch Scholar again, with another informative video on Rolex's stance on watch flippers, so let's get started. How to buy Rolex at retail price. Let's keep it short and easy because there is no formula for purchasing Rolex watches, but there are several ways to purchase them at retail price and avoid the waiting list. First and foremost, be knowledgeable with Rolex, as it is one of the world's most prestigious watch brands. Once you've obtained all of the necessary information, the following step is to locate your authorized dealer, also known as AD. Whether large or small, and you're ready to go, visit the store in a professional manner, cultivate a true relationship with your AD, and be certain about the model you want to purchase. Most significantly, changing your mind about the model you desire can lead your AD to believe you want to sell the watch for a profit. I'm very sure that if you ignored all of the advice, you'd have a near zero chance of getting that stainless steel Rolex sports model you've always wanted. So even applying just one or two of these tips will significantly boost your odds. What is gray market? The trade of a commodity through distribution channels not authorized by the original manufacturer or trademark proprietor is referred to as the gray market or black market. Gray market, gray goods products are those that are traded outside of the authorized manufacturer's channel. Price differences for popular models. Rolex's website now includes suggested retail prices for the majority of the watches they sell. What you may not realize is that the actual market price you pay can be substantially lower or much more. The suggested retail price of some of the most popular Rolex models is compared to the actual amount you can anticipate to spend. Number 1. Rolex Sky Dweller 326935. This work of art has unique technology that is covered by 11 to 14 patents, depending on the model. The Oyster 42mm Everose Gold variant is priced at $48,850 on the Rolex website. If you go into one of their retail locations, this is about the price you will be charged. On the other hand, you can acquire this watch for roughly $41,995 if you shop at multiple online or local stores. And number 2. Hulk Rolex Submariner. The Hulk is distinguished from the conventional Submariner by its green ceramic bezel and green dial. While the Hulk is not a limited edition, production could be halted at any time. Rolex has continued to produce this watch as it has grown in popularity. However, its production will almost certainly come to an end. While this watch retails for $9,050, getting a new one at that price is practically difficult unless you wait on a long waiting list. This watch might very well follow the Submariner's Freaks return trend. Because of the Hulk's popularity, a new one on the market will cost between $13,000 and $14,000. A used one might cost anywhere from $9,000 and $11,000, depending on its age and condition. Collectors are developing interest in the uncommon green colors as reports of production halts circulate. Number 3. Stainless steel ceramic bezel 116500 Daytona. Originally designed to fulfill the needs of racing car drivers by accurately measuring average speeds of up to 400 miles per hour. The Daytona has earned a permanent place in the Rolex watch line. The chronograph's crisp, clear click was honed utilizing the most current technology, allowing for rapid and accurate start-stop of the timer. The Daytona's popularity shows no signs of abating, and it is available in a range of metal alternatives. The stainless steel ceramic bezel Daytona, which retails for $12,400, is presently selling for as much as $25,000. Even pre-owned ones are selling for significantly more than the retail price. How does Rolex know if you flip a watch? The answer is that they can find out in 3 ways. Number 1. The first and most usual scenario is that they come across a watch and its unique serial number online. Number 2. The second is if someone walks into the store with the watch, for example, to have it serviced or examined for authenticity, and it's not the original purchaser. This requires returning the watch to the original store where it was purchased. Number 3. Finally, a customer calls the store to inquire whether the watch has been sold. For example, a hesitant consumer who wants to ensure that the watch they purchased is genuine. This has grown more difficult. However, because Rolex launched its latest warranty card design in 2020, which no longer includes the name of the merchant who initially sold the watch. What is Rolex doing about this? Rolex's approved retailers and Rolex themselves use certain measures to identify flippers. When a person is seen flipping their new watch, they risk being banned by the retailer. The key element to remember is that Rolex is a B2B corporation that sells watches to official Rolex dealers, which explains why they have limited control over who the shops sell watches to. However, if a Rolex merchant discovers that a customer has flipped a watch, they will blacklist them, and they will be unable to purchase any more Rolex watches from that store. At the same time, this would only apply to that specific store or chain if it is owned by a firm with several locations. A flipper who has been banned at one Rolex retailer can easily switch to another, as different Rolex stores do not cooperate together, do not have a single system, and do not have a client register for obvious reasons, making it a complicated matter. Will Rolex increase their production capabilities? Rolex is constantly looking for methods to increase their manufacturing skills. However, this does not always entail the construction of more manufacturing facilities, which many of us would like to see. We've seen Rolex consolidate movements and leverage synergies to make more timepieces within their current production capacities, all of which are meant to allow them to produce more of the watches we've grown to love. So, this video discusses how to acquire a Rolex watch and why not we should flip a watch, since we may face consequences such as being banned, and it may also result in a price increase from the retail price. I hope you enjoyed this video about Rolex watches. If you did, please like it and share it, and also subscribe to our channel for the latest updates on such videos. Until then, adios!